Welcome to Unlock Your Focus. Study like a pro. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're diving deep into a topic that I know resonates with so many of you, how to truly unlock laser-like focus, especially when it comes to studying. Let's be real, we've all been there. The struggle to concentrate when there are a million distractions vying for our attention. It's a common question I get asked all the time. Ali, how can I stay focused on my studies when I'm constantly getting sidetracked? Well, fear not, because in this video, I'm going to share some actionable strategies that have helped me and countless others conquer distractions and achieve peak focus. So, let's kick things off with the bedrock of unwavering focus: passion. Passion is that driving force that makes the impossible seem possible, the mundane feel exciting, and the challenging appear conquerable. You see, when you're genuinely interested in something, when it resonates with your inner desires and aspirations, when you feel that spark of excitement, focusing becomes almost effortless. It's like your mind and body are in perfect harmony, working together towards a common goal. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how easily you can lose yourself in a captivating book, an engaging movie, or a hobby you're passionate about? These activities draw you in, capturing your full attention. Or a hobby you're passionate about. Whether it's painting, playing a musical instrument, or even gardening, these activities make time fly by. Time seems to fly by because your mind is fully immersed in that moment. You're in a state of flow where everything else fades away, and it's just you and your passion. The same principle applies to studying. When you can find that connection, that spark, studying no longer feels like a chore. Now, I know what you might be thinking, Ali, easier said than done, right? How do I find passion in subjects that seem dry or difficult? I don't exactly feel passionate about my organic chemistry textbook. And trust me, I get it. Not every subject is going to ignite that fire within us. And trust me, I get it. It's a common struggle. But here's the thing, it's not about forcing yourself to love every subject. Not every subject is going to ignite that fire within us. But here's the key. It's about finding ways to connect with the material on a deeper level. It's about making the subject matter relevant to you. But here's the key. It's about finding ways to connect with the material on a deeper level. Maybe it's understanding the real-world applications of what you're learning, seeing how it fits into the bigger picture. Maybe it's understanding the real-world applications of what you're learning, or perhaps it's finding a study buddy who shares your curiosity. Discussing and debating can make the material come alive. Or perhaps it's finding a study buddy who shares your curiosity. It could even be as simple as changing your study environment to make it more stimulating and engaging. It could even be as simple as changing your study environment to make it more stimulating and engaging. A cozy corner in a coffee shop, a quiet spot in a library, or even a park can make a huge difference. The point is, when you can tap into even a sliver of passion, you'll find that your focus naturally begins to soar. It's about creating an environment and mindset where learning becomes a journey, not a destination. Now, let's move on to our next game changer, celebrating small wins. This is all about shifting your perspective and recognizing that focus isn't an all or nothing game. It's not about suddenly transforming into a productivity machine who can effortlessly concentrate for hours on end. Instead, it's about acknowledging and celebrating those mini victories along the way. Think of it like training for a marathon. You wouldn't expect to go from couch potato to marathon runner overnight, would you? No, you'd start with small, achievable goals. Maybe running for 10 minutes without stopping, then gradually increasing the distance and intensity over time. The same principle applies to building your focus muscle. Start by setting realistic expectations for yourself. Maybe it's staying focused for just 15 minutes straight without checking your phone. And when you achieve that, celebrate it. Give yourself a pat on the back, take a short break, or reward yourself with something you enjoy. These small wins might seem insignificant at first, but trust me, they have a powerful cumulative effect. They create positive reinforcement, boosting your confidence and motivation to keep going. Remember, progress over perfection, always. Alright, let's talk distractions, the arch nemesis of focus. In today's fast-paced world, staying focused can feel like an uphill battle. Whether it's the constant barrage of notifications or the endless stream of social media updates, distractions are everywhere. We live in a world saturated with distractions, from the constant pings of our smartphones to the allure of social media. It's no wonder that maintaining focus has become such a challenge. Every time we get sidetracked, it takes a significant amount of time to regain our concentration. But here's the thing. you have more control over your environment than you might realize. By making a few intentional changes, you can create a space that fosters concentration and minimizes interruptions. The first step is to identify your personal kryptonite. Take a moment to reflect on what typically pulls your attention away. Is it the lure of your phone, the clutter on your desk, or perhaps the noise from the street outside? What are the things that consistently derail your focus? Understanding these triggers is crucial because it allows you to address them head-on. Is it social media, emails, notifications, or maybe even that pile of laundry staring at you from the corner? Each of these distractions can be managed with a bit of planning and discipline. Or maybe it's the clutter in your room that's constantly catching your eye. A messy environment can be a significant distraction, making it hard to focus on the task at hand. Once you've pinpointed your distractions, it's time to create some strategic distance. This might mean putting your phone in another room, closing unnecessary tabs on your computer, or tidying up your workspace. Now, I'm not suggesting you need to become a digital hermit and live off the grid. Technology is an integral part of our lives, and it can be incredibly useful when used wisely. But even small tweaks can make a world of difference. Simple actions like turning off non-essential notifications or setting specific times to check your email can help you stay focused. Consider using website blockers or app timers to limit your access to distracting websites and apps, especially during dedicated study sessions. These tools can help you stay on track and make the most of your time. And don't underestimate the power of a dedicated workspace. A well-organized, clutter-free area can significantly enhance your ability to concentrate. Ideally, this would be a quiet, clutter-free zone where you can fully immerse yourself in your studies without visual or auditory distractions. This space should be reserved solely for work or study, helping your brain associate it with focus and productivity. If you can't dedicate an entire room, even a designated corner of your bedroom or a local library can work wonders. The key is to create a consistent environment that signals to your brain that it's time to focus. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the wandering mind in the study session. It's something we've all faced at one point or another. You're sitting there, trying to concentrate, but your mind has other plans. Suddenly, you're thinking about what to have for dinner, or replaying that funny video you saw earlier. It's frustrating, isn't it? We all experience it, that inevitable moment when our thoughts drift away from our textbooks and into the realm of daydreams, to-do lists, or that hilarious meme we saw online. It's almost like our brains are wired to seek out distractions, especially when we're trying to focus on something important. But here's the crucial thing. It's not about never getting distracted. It's about how quickly you can bring your focus back on track. Distractions are a part of life, and it's unrealistic to expect that you'll never get sidetracked. The key is in the recovery. Think of it like training a muscle. Just as you wouldn't expect to lift heavy weights without practice, you can't expect to have perfect focus without some effort. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Each time you bring your attention back to your studies, you're giving your focus muscle a workout. The same goes for your focus. It's a skill that can be developed and honed over time. The more you practice, the better you'll get at maintaining your concentration. Every time you catch your mind wandering and gently guide it back to the task at hand, you're strengthening your focus muscle. It's a small victory each time you do it, and those small victories add up. Now, this is where mindfulness comes in. Mindfulness isn't just about meditation. It's about being present in the moment and aware of your thoughts. Don't worry, I'm not about to tell you to sit cross-legged and chant Om. Instead, think of mindfulness as a tool to help you notice when your mind starts to wander. Mindfulness, in this context, is simply about developing an awareness of your thoughts without judgment. It's about recognizing when you're distracted and gently bringing your focus back. So, when you notice your mind has wandered, acknowledge it without self-criticism and gently redirect your attention back to your studies. It's important not to be too hard on yourself. Everyone gets distracted. The goal is to improve your ability to refocus. It's a practice, and like any skill, it takes time and consistency. The more you practice, the easier it will become to maintain your focus for longer periods. But with each mindful redirection, you're rewiring your brain to stay present and engaged. Over time, you'll find that your ability to concentrate improves, and those moments of distraction become less frequent. So keep practicing, stay patient, and watch your focus muscle grow stronger. Finally, let's talk about a powerful tool that can supercharge your focus: meditation. Now, I know meditation might seem a bit woo-woo or intimidating, but trust me on this one. It's like a mental reset button, calming your mind and enhancing your ability to concentrate. And the best part? It doesn't require hours of chanting or contorting yourself into pretzel-like positions. Even just a few minutes of daily meditation can make a world of difference. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and simply focus on your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest, the gentle sensation of air entering and leaving your nostrils. Inevitably, your mind will wander, and that's perfectly okay. The key is to observe those thoughts without judgment and gently guide your attention back to your breath. Think of it like training a puppy. When the puppy runs off, you gently guide it back to you. You don't scold it or get frustrated, you simply redirect its attention with patience and kindness. So there you have it. 5 powerful strategies to unlock your focus and study like a pro. Remember, building laser-like focus is a journey, not a destination, and it requires patience. It's about consistently implementing these strategies, celebrating your progress, and being kind to yourself along the way. Start by incorporating 1 or 2 of these tips into your study routine and gradually build from there. You'll be amazed at the transformation in your productivity and concentration levels. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more study tips and productivity hacks.